But we maintain that if you're going to consecrate something, you need to mention it. That's our position. And if you don't mention Russia, then you haven't consecrated Russia. I don't think that's a difficult position to defend. All you need prove is that Russia has not been consecrated by name in order to establish that there has been no consecration of Russia. That is our case in a nutshell. And we know Russia has not been named, even though Lucy made it clear that Russia had to be named. In 1947, she said, Our Lady did not ask for the consecration of the world to her Immaculate Heart. What she demanded specifically was the consecration of Russia. And the source for that is Our Lady of Fatima by Professor William Thomas Walsh, a multi-bestseller. It sold at least 1 million copies. She said in the same book, but Sister Lucy said more than once, and with deliberate emphasis, what Our Lady wants is that the Pope and all the bishops in the world shall consecrate Russia to her Immaculate Heart on one special day. If this is done, she will convert Russia and there will be peace. Moving forward in time, 1949, she said, no, not the world, Russia, Russia, correcting one Father Thomas McGuinn. And that's found in the Vision of Fatima, page 80. Look at the bottom of these slides, you'll see the source for everything. I won't enunciate each source. We want to save time today. 1952, the Virgin Mary to Sister Lucy in May 1952, according to her diaries. Make it known to the Holy Father that I am always awaiting the consecration of Russia, not the world, not youth in search of meaning, not the unemployed, as we have heard in various consecration ceremonies, but Russia. Without the consecration of Russia, Russia will not be able to convert, nor will the world have peace. 1978, L'Osservatore Romano, the semi-official newspaper of the Vatican, reported the following. Father Umberto asked Sister Lucy, has Our Lady ever spoken to you about the consecration of the world to her Immaculate Heart? This is L'Osservatore Romano, the semi-official Vatican newspaper. Sister Lucy's answer. No, Father Umberto, never. The COVID area in 1917, Our Lady promised, I shall come to ask for the consecration of Russia. (1980), Sister Lucy writes to Father Umberto to clarify the matter. In replying to your question, I will clarify. Our Lady of Fatima and her request only referred to the consecration of Russia. Again, L'Osservatore Romano. And in L'Osservatore Romano, there was published Sister Lucia's handwritten note. You'll see the call out there. Our Lady of Fatima, in her request, referred only to the consecration of Russia. Now, what did Sister Lucia say about the ceremonies that were done in 1982 and 1984? Let me pause for a moment and note that in the commentary on the Third Secret of Fatima, called The Message of Fatima, that was published along with the text of the Vision of the Bishop in White, Monsignor Bertone and his collaborators published exactly one piece of evidence which they purport to use to prove the claim that Sister Lucia changed her mind and later agreed that a consecration of the world is a consecration of Russia. And that one piece of evidence was a letter from November 1989. I forget the exact date in 89. I think it was November 17th, 89. It's referred to as letter of blank date, November 1989. No addressee is mentioned. And according to this letter, which was printed on a computer that Sister Lucia did not use, she had changed her mind and said that the consecration has been accepted, whatever that means. But no one ever asked Sister Lucia to authenticate that letter. No one ever asked Sister Lucia from the Vatican side of this debate to not only authenticate the letter, but tell us directly, as of 2000, that she had changed her mind. And change her mind she would have to do because we're going to go through her testimony. March 19th, 1983, Sister Lucy to the Papal Nuncio regarding the ceremony in 1982. In the act of offering of May 13, 1982, Russia did not appear as being the object of the consecration. The consecration of Russia has not been done, as Our Lady had demanded it. I was not able to say it, because I did not have the permission of the Holy See. Now, Sister Lucia is a cloistered nun, trained to obedience. She would not speak in opposition to the orders of her superiors. Keep that in mind.